Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this yellow shaded triangle BEC fully confined in this blue rectangle ABCD, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this angle BEC is 45 degrees. And moreover, the area of this right triangle CDE has been given to us as 1 centimeter square, and the side length CD is 2 centimeter. And now our task is to calculate the area of this yellow shaded triangle BEC. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started, and here's our very first step. And now let's focus on this right triangle CDE. And we know this is our 90 degrees angle, since we are dealing with this rectangle ABCD. And now we can see we have been given the area of this triangle as 1 centimeter square. So therefore, let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area is always equal to a half times base times the height of the triangle. And we can see the base of this right triangle is this side CD, and the height of this triangle is this side DE, and the area is 1. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So the area of this triangle is 1 is going to be equal to 1 divided by 2 times base is 2 times our height is this segment DE. And here we can see 2 and 1 divided by 2 cancels each other out. So therefore our this DE segment length turns out to be equal to 1 centimeter. So therefore we can see that this segment DE length turns out to be 1. And now let's focus once again on this right triangle CDE. And I'm going to label this side CE length as X. And now we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is x, whereas our two other legs are 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got 1 square plus 2 square is going to be equal to x square. Let's simplify. That is going to give us 1 plus 4 is going to be equal to x square. In other words, x square value is going to be simply 5. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore we could see that this square and square root undo each other. So therefore our x value turns out to be positive square root of 5. So thus our x value turns out to be square root of 5. So therefore this side CE length turns out to be square root of 5. And now, since we are interested in calculating the area of this yellow shaded triangle, so therefore I have dropped this perpendicular BF on this base CE. And now we know that the base of this yellow shaded triangle is square root of 5. So therefore, if we could somehow find the value of this height BF, then we could easily calculate the area of this yellow shaded triangle BEC. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, the sum of these angles alpha plus beta must be equal to 90 degrees. Let's assume this angle is our angle alpha, since this is our 90 degrees angle. So therefore this angle has got to be our angle beta, and we know this angle is our 90 degree angle. So therefore this angle is going to be our angle alpha, and now we know that this angle is our 90 degrees angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle alpha. So therefore, we could see that these two right triangles, the right triangle CDE and the other right triangle BFC, are our similar triangles according to angle-angle similarity theorem. And here's our triangle CDE, and this is our triangle BFC. And since these two right triangles are similar, so therefore we are going to have a proportion. In other words, the ratio of the side lengths CF and BF is going to be equal to the ratio of the side lengths ED and CD. And now we can see this ED segment length is 1 centimeter. So I'm going to substitute that value 1 over here. And our side CD length is 2 centimeter. So I'm going to replace that 1 with 2 over here. So therefore, this ratio CF and BF is going to be equal to 1 divided by 2. And since these two ratios are equal, so therefore I could say that this CF length is going to be 1 times some constant k. And likewise, this BF is going to be 2 times some constant k as well. So I'm going to write down BF equals to 2 times some constant k. And now our task is to calculate the value of this constant k. So therefore we could see that this CF segment length is going to be 1 times some constant k, and this BF length is going to be 2 times some constant k. And now let's focus on this right triangle BFE. We know this is our 45 degrees angle and this is our 90 degrees angle. So therefore this angle has got to be our 45 degrees angle as well, since the sum of these three interior angles must be equal to 180 degrees. And since this angle is 45 degrees, this angle is 45 degrees as well. So therefore this is an isosceles triangle. In other words, this segment length EF must be equal to this side length BF. And since these two side lengths are equal, and this BF side length is 2 times k, so therefore this side EF length has got to be 2 times k as well. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole side CE length is going to be equal to this length 2k and this length 1k. 2k plus 1k is going to give us 3k. So therefore our CE length is going to be 3 times some constant k. And furthermore, this CE length is square root of 5, as you can see over here. And if we compare these two equations, we can write 3 times k is going to be equal to square root of 5. Let's divide both sides by 3 to isolate k. So this 3 and 3 is gone. So therefore our constant k value turns out to be square root of 5 divided by 3. And since our k value turns out to be square root of 5 divided by 3, so therefore this height 2 times k value is going to be 2 times square root of 5 divided by 3. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this yellow shaded triangle. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula once again. It is equal to 1/2 times base times the height of the triangle. And in our case, the base of this yellow shaded triangle is square root of 5. And the height of this triangle is 2 times square root of 5 divided by 3. So therefore, the yellow shaded triangle area is going to be 1/2 times the base and the height is 2 times square root of 5 divided by 3 times square root of 5. And now we could see that this 2 and 1 divided by 2 cancel each other out. And this square root of 5 times square root of 5 is going to give us simply 5. So therefore, this yellow shaded triangle area is going to be simply 5 divided by 3 centimeter square. So thus, after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this yellow shaded triangle turns out to be 5 divided by 3 centimeter square. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.